Hey guys, what is up? Ncaa 31 here, bringing you an NCAA 14 video, and I decided for NCAA 14, this is the most um, expedient way to share my playbooks with you, since it's not like Madden where you have a file share, and I don't feel like just copying the playbook onto a website and putting in every formation in every play. So I'm just going to do a video walkthrough of it. And here is my power raid, my little, individual twist on the air raid offense. I like to go variable tempo. I like to run more of a traditional pro styles type of attack out of it, hence the name power raid. But I don't have any under center formations. What I found when I went under center with mixing in with shotgun, I became predictable based on formations. So the pistol is a nice happy medium between shotgun and under center. I have ace, ace twins, twin tight end for muscle, strong slot, tray, slot, wide trips, and I typically base out of well, with a team like Notre Dame, for example, that has talented tight ends, I'm going to be basing out of ace, both shotgun and pistol, normal Y slot, split slot with a tight end in the slot, pistol ace, ace twins, twins tight end, and tray open. And just depending on how talented my wide receivers are, if I have a team with more talented wide receivers, I adjust likewise. But I feel like I have a lot of flexibility, a lot of options, and I have the ability to run with some muscle. I am a little bit more conscious of the... I shouldn't say conscious, but I guess I say more pass-run balanced out of my style of air raid than the prototypical Mike Leach type of air raid attack. But let's go through every formation here. You see 16, which is a good number, and less than 300 plays. I wanted to ideally... I always want to say under 300. I just think that's kind of bulky to get that high. And I feel like I have, with 16 and 290, more than enough to work with. So, out of the A sets, I like power runs with pulling linemen. You see the lead option and the strong power. Quickest way to bog down a custom playbook is loading up on play action, so I typically like to limit to maybe one or two at the very most, excluding play action bubbles. And the traditional air raid crosses and meshes, ace twins, read and lead option. Again, power and counter, get those bodies out in front of you. Vertical stems concept, there the slot under with the slot breaking underneath those clear outs there. Vertical clear out concept there. Flood and smash. Got a little jet sweep open. Again, the power. I like the power as opposed to the stretch out of the pistol. I'm more of a pulling lineman kind of guy. Play action off the jet. The old bubble screen game. Heavy doses of variations of shallow cross and mesh. I always want to establish those shallow crosses to get myself into a nice rhythm, get someone over committing to those underneath routes, and then pop over them. Double screen, scat, mesh, the Y corner combo there. A little bit more vertical out of this set. Tray open, also a bit more screen and vertical heavy. With the shallow crosses and the sticks. The Y corner, I like the comeback route here. You have the shallow cross look out of this comebacks play, but you have that R1 route that looks like it's going to be a seam route, but he's going to break his route off and cut sharp inside. It's a really good route combination between the shallow cross, that little seam curl and the deep comebacks outside if you have the matchup. Here's one of the few formations where I have stretch and power. I figure you can't be predictable with it, you might as well throw a little wrinkle here and there. If you notice a theme, if you're not very familiar with the air raid offense of the same passing concepts repeating themselves, that's by design. Death by a million shallow crosses, meshes, sticks, and then when you want to go up top or have it set up to go up top, you can run the double posts, the Y cross, take your shots downfield with air raid under, the and popping to the level that opens up. A lot of screens, good ball control, passing, high efficiency. Y corner, you can take shots downfield, smash here depending on how that hitch is being played. If the hitch is being backed off, I'll just hit that all day long until it's not. Good old Y trail. Shotgun ace. Why do I have shotgun ace and pistol ace? Well, if I have a dual threat quarterback, I want to be able to run QB keepers with him. Plus, I like the inverted veer. Again, I like pulling guard action. I want as much as that as possible, as opposed to I don't have anything against zone running, but you know, we all have our little tastes, our little preferences, and I prefer to have, you know, athletic 285 to 300 pound dudes on the move bulldozing people. Mesh, flanker cross, tight end under. Flanker cross is really basically a combination of a shallow cross and Y corner. Best of both worlds. Smash concepts with that hitch corner, a little pro style concept with the circle route. Good zone space clear for underneath. You have that out route for against man coverage as well. Like to combinate zone beaters and man beaters in the same play. You can't beat that. Play action read option, play action comeback. The times where I'll have multiple play action passes is when I have a read option that I want to have a play fake or a veer option that I want to have a play action pass set up for. And the usual air raid staples, stick, inside cross, mesh, deep curl. Again, I like this play deep curl a lot because again, it's a combination man beater, zone beater, based on what you see pre-snap, post-snap. You have some good flooding action going on the right between the back and the flat, the curl and the seam, and you have a shallow cross and a dig concept to the left. Curls and the dig are good against man-to-man. The drag sometimes, depending on the matchup, and if you don't get route mirrored. Against zone, you have the nice flood to your right, and you have the high-low concept to your left. Y corner, you have that whip route with a slot and a post that you can hit high to low if the Y corner isn't there, or if the corner and the slant are taken away. Plus, you can always have the dump off to the back. Twin smash concepts. More inside crosses and the Y cross flood. I actually like to read the post behind the Y cross first. If that opens up, I'll hit that, because most users are going to find the initial Y cross, so if I can hit the post behind it, that's great. If not, I'll check down if the Y crosser is not covered, or if the Y crosser beats the guy who's user covering him. If not, check it down to the back. You have the hitch route, option route combo there that you can hit as well. You need to check the ball down also. So good, efficient ball control passing. You should be able to hit a high percentage and not turn the ball over too much if you're making the right reads. Buck read option. Again, linemen paving the way. More of the same, deep post for, you know, those occasions when you have people jumping on that shallow stuff, that short curl and that shallow in, hit that deep post right behind it. Slot shake for man coverage whores, as well as that switch for man coverage whores. You have that tight end sharp cut there, as well as the dig, and you have a switch concept being run for flood zones. Normal Y slot. I got lots of auto motion goodness in here between jet sweep, HB power, motion read option, motion speed option. I have a QB power here, and auto motion play action off of all that good stuff. Complemented by screens, the usual screen game, and the inside and shallow cross games. Level divide, one of my favorite concepts of all time. I love levels and levels divide. Not reinventing the wheel, just adding my own little individual twist to it. Split bat stuff, a little bit of a midline option. I try to mix up what type of options I have between veer, buck, read option, standard, read option, midline, counter option. Just try to mix up what type of option look they're going to be getting. So we're winding down here. Again, I got a midline option as opposed to a read, like in the Pro style set or the Pro set. Play action screen game. And just multiple ways of running the same thing. Hitch seam I like as a little wrinkle to the smash. Because in the smash, those slot receivers are going to be running corners. If you can hit the seams right away, you just hit that sucker as soon as you see space. And we're winding down the playbook. Trail shake. If that drag is mirrored, you have that sharp cut there by the slot receiver versus man. I like this variation of wide short cross with that clear out and that comeback route complementing the cross, and you have that dig backside as well. There's lots of ways to do the same thing without looking like you're doing the same thing, if that makes sense. UCF flanker dig. Looks like it's going to look initially to a user like it's 3 vertical seams, and more often than not, someone is going to take the Y, and if they do, that R1 is going to be breaking right underneath. If they're a little bit more patient or non-committal, you can probably hit the seam, and plus you have the out in the corner that you can hit high-low as well. Good old air raid under. Just read it like flood. Just pop to whatever level comes open and don't get greedy. And finally we have trips with the QB wrap and the inverted veer. Lots of screens in this set. Play action flanker screen. I have the play action inverted veer. Play action bubble. Bubble screen. Don't know why I have both. Probably don't need both. I'll just keep it because I'm lazy at this point. Stick bubble HB swing. Good for getting your halfback out in space. Good old double outs. Good old levels. Double sluggo. I kind of read this like shallow cross versus zone. Versus man, I'll look to hit the most favorable matchup or easiest throw on that double move cut and lead him to the inside. So that is it. That is my Power Raid Air Raid offense. I got a lot of vids on the pipeline for this weekend. Football watching and vid uploading. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.